Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling? I just kind of want to give my input on Cardi B most recent live. Like, she sat down and really did a break for breakdown of her secret pregnancy that we kind of found out last minute, and she surprised the world. There were some people suspecting it, that she was pregnant ahead of time. However, she did not know at the time that she was pregnant. When she found out she was pregnant, she had to keep it a secret because she just did not know how her fans were going to take it. And then she, explained her entire pregnancy story, how she found out and all of that. And what I found very interesting about her telling her pregnancy story, it was so layered to me because it shows that these different artists and, entertainers, their level of pressure and what they go through in order to obtain perfection. It's loaded. It's very interesting what they go through at like these different stars, or what they feel like they owe strangers, because it's crazy. Like, Cardi has her fans. However, she was so afraid of making it public because of her fans, and because she felt as though that it was her obligation to give her fans, and I'm a Cardi fan, so I love Barty, but she felt like she was obligated to give her fans an album. She already gave the first album, and ever since Invasion of Privacy, she has not put like a body of work out, so she felt almost guilty to live her life. Like, Lauryn Hill has an album, had only one album, and it's still a success. She's still one of the best, biggest female artists that we've known till this day. But there's so much pressure on Cardi to drop an album, and she felt that pressure so much so that in her personal life she was going to make a decision, or did not know if she should have made a decision to have her baby. But from the moment she saw that ultrasound, she just loved her sweet little baby and just was in love. The baby was already developed and everything, and a full-on baby that it left no room for any other choice, because by the time she found out it was a full-on baby, she was like, dang. You know what I'm saying? She even went and got, some of her injections, body injections, ASS injections removed, and did not even know. They did blood testing and everything. That baby was hidden. Okay. The baby hid from the pregnancy people, the Columbia people, everybody. She did not even know she was pregnant. It went through major surgery and everything, but somehow that baby made it out. Everything fine, perfect, everything, perfectly fine. And she didn't even know about it. And I was like, wow, it's like the level of, like, pressure these different celebrities be up under, to where they feel as though that they owe strangers. Like, because I say strangers, like, they don't owe, us, the fans, anything that they give us is a blessing. They don't owe us anything. And Cardi just feels as though like she just owes her fans so much, and I think that's why her fans love her. That's why we love her, because it's like she goes above and beyond and gives so much of herself. Even her telling this story, we didn't deserve this story. She didn't owe anybody, this story for her to tell, but she still chose to come on her own, like, website, not her own website. I think she did it on Instagram, child. Her own platform, though, Instagram platform, her profile, and decided to tell us such an intimate, private story of her and what she went through, and it just made me feel kind of bad. It's like, man, you couldn't even be happy for that moment and go through that moment. You felt the pressure of having to, like, just perform and just be this artist. All the pressure the female artists are up under. It made me think of Haley Bailey, because Haley talked about how she denied her pregnancy for a very long time, didn't want the world to know, because people put negative energy out there, like, oh, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen to you. Like, none of us are, in no way God. We can't tell the future. We don't know what somebody's life is going to be if they have a child. But so many individuals on the internet, like, speak negativity on, like, pregnant people. And what is crazy, I've heard, I don't know if you guys have heard it too, but every time you speak a negative thing to a pregnant person, it comes right back to you, your generations, your children, all of that. So much people have so much negativity, and Cardi's like, she knows how much sensitive she is and how much she tends to listen to what people have to say, and she just didn't want that on her baby. She felt so like she knew what she and Offset like was going through or where they stood, and how, they were having very complicated time, and she felt so much guilt to even tell her own parents about her pregnancy because she felt guilty. So could you imagine everybody on the internet saying, oh, she's dumb because he's popping up with this one, popping up with that one, doing this, doing that, all of that. But, she's pregnant now. She's like, oh, like she already feels it in her chest and her heart where she doesn't want to tell her, in her family, her mom, her dad, her sister. And she didn't want to tell nobody. But then us on the internet is adding more dirt onto it, making it negative, speaking negatively. That's why I try my hardest not to speak too much on Offset, because the divorce, they haven't gotten a divorce yet. Their relationship isn't finally over. So Lord knows what's going to happen. She expresses so much about how much he's hurt her, but she hasn't made that official step to leave him yet. So I just, find it like whatever he says, I defend her, but I don't try to go too hard on him just because I know he's lost, and just because I know that they don't have a divorce yet. So Lord knows what's going to happen with their relationship. But the fact that she just felt so much pressure to she knows that what he's done, she knows better than the next person and anybody else. But she's like, man, I felt so much guilty to share such a beautiful story. It's not like she had her child with a stranger or had her child, with multiple men. She had her child with her husband, and she just felt so much pressure and so much shame, to reveal such a personal story, such something so beautiful, a blessing. A child is a blessing. And I'm not even pressuring her to release the child's name or release the child's picture or any of that, but she says she wants to wait till the child is much bigger because she wants the baby to be strong before she shows the baby to the world, because people have so much negativity to put on innocent babies, have the worst things to say to innocent babies. So she wants to make sure she's confident in her child, and not like confident as in she loves her child, so not on that level, but confident that the child is fully like at a place to where they're bigger, been in this world for a lot longer, because it's the worst thing in the world when people wish negativity on an innocent baby, an innocent child. So I definitely understand where she's coming from, but it definitely made me like, dang, all this pressure. Like, do y'all really want to be celebrities? Y'all really want to be out here? You can't go to the mall, can't do nothing, can't sneeze, can't, because people glamorize celebrity life, but they don't understand the backness that it comes with. Your entire family is being haunted. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell your own personal story out in the media. You have to stay very private. People can take shots at you, and you can't say too much, because one minute they might try to sue you, another minute you too sensitive. If you say something out in public, you're like lashing out, you're just crazy, whatever, you get that for that freedom of speech, that freedom to have your opinion gets completely taken, because to whom much is given, much is expected. So it's a lot, but I love the fact that she told this story. It really made me all extra sensitive, and it was a beautiful moment that she shared with her fans and shared with people to let people know that, hey, I am human. And I love that she has moments like this, because before she was like, y'all don't take everything I say so serious, because I want to have moments like this. And I hope she has more moments like this where she lets her fans in to really get to see her heart, really get to see her journey, do a cute little story time. Let us know what you've been through, like give us advice. I love things like this. I really do. And I think it's such a beautiful thing that she really let people in, and I think it made me more cautious and more like aware of these different celebrities when they say they pregnant, or you think that they pregnant. Don't just say anything, let people have their journey when they feel comfortable. If they feel like they want to express it or tell the world, then that's fine. But if they don't, then they don't. But nobody owes, fans anything. But the fact that she gives so much and, express so much to her fans, I just think that's like such a beautiful thing. And shout out to Cardi, shout out to her pregnancy process, shout out to her, those beautiful babies that she has. Whatever happens with her and Offset, I'm praying for them, because it's never a good thing when people separate, especially people who have children who are married. It's not a good thing. So I don't wish negativity or wish separation or wish anything on that woman and her husband. I hope they figure this out, because yes, Offset has been doing dumb stuff, and child, we all can't stand him, but he ain't our husband. So we don't know what that man have been through with her and what he stood by her through. I just try to stay out of people's marital relationship. And the fact that, she just felt like she had to hide so much, it must be hard for her. It must be heavy for her. her. And she said that, she's really dealt with like just feeling insecure in the media and, different things. But I am like so happy that she shared this story with us about her pregnancy process and all of that. It was such a beautiful thing. So shout out to you, Barty. Congratulations to you, Barty. And thank you so much for sharing so much like with us. I love this story. I'm just going to show a little clip. I'm not going to show the whole thing, just, on the side where she's talking about her pregnancy and the whole little process. But yes, I love you guys so much, and bye-bye.
And she's like, oh, okay. So when was the last time you had sex? I was like, I had sex on Valentine's Day. So I'm probably like 6-7 weeks pregnant. And me and my OBGYN were very, very, very close. Like I love her down. So she's like, okay, well, we're going to do a sonogram. So we're just going to see like how far along are you? And I was like, yeah, that's, oh shit. Wait, that's calm. Can y'all hear me still? Cause I just got a call. So anyways, like I was saying, so while I'm talking to my OBGYN and as she's doing my sonogram, she's like, oh my gosh. Cause she talks like a little like Staten Island white girl. And she's like, oh my gosh. And like where she said, oh my God, like so loud like that, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck, bitch? I got twins or something? Like she's freaking me out. So when I said that, she was like, you're not like 7 weeks pregnant or 6 weeks pregnant. I'm like, what? She's like, you're like 17 weeks pregnant. And I'm like, what? She's like, actually, this part of the body shows that like you're like 17 and this one shows like you're 18. Like I can't really figure it out. And I was like, no fucking way. I only had sex one time this year. So then, she was like, do you want to like see it? Because I'm not even looking at the sonogram. I don't even want to see it. When I look, it was a whole baby. Like I had it's not like a little bean type of shit. It was a big ass baby. And then she was like, was you getting your period? And I was like, not really. I didn't get my period in February. And I got it really light in March. But I guess it was because, I just did a very like strong surgeries. Like I just removed, some part of my ass and I did a fibrosis removal. So anyways, like I was saying, right? I was like, damn, how the fuck? I was like, but Dr. G, like before I did my surgery, like I did a pregnancy test and I was negative. Like, first of all, when I went to Colombia, I was supposed to get my surgery done as soon as I got there. And they delayed my surgery for a week because I had like, I had a really bad cough. So I was like, I did blood work in New York and I also did blood work in Colombia. Like I came out negative. Like I'm not pregnant. So then when I started thinking, I was like, I really had a real nasty night on New Year's. Like, nasty night, like back to back type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a real back to back type of shit. So I was like, maybe that's why I didn't came positive when I did all the blood work for my surgery, because I probably got pregnant on New Year's and then I went to get my surgery like on the 10th and shit. So I just came off negative. But I ain't gonna lie to you, when I saw that sonogram and I saw that it's like a full baby, I saw 10 toes and 10 fingers, like I got real emotional right away. And I got real emotional. And then I was like, what is it? What is it? And like my OBGYN, she was like, it's a girl. And when I found out it was a girl, I started crying even more because y'all know that I love raising girls. And something that I wasn't really thinking much about, because I was so like busy and so much was going on in my life around that time, it stuck to my head for a very, very long time. And I just felt like God was telling me, like, it's like, this is your baby. Like, I sent this baby to you. That's why you didn't know how long thing. And I really, really do. And I'm just so in love with my baby. She's so cute. Like, she is the cutest thing ever. She's such a tiny bean. And I feel like after I gave birth to her, like, I have this whole, like, I don't know, like, I just have this sprout of energy. And yeah, I just really feel like God sent me that baby for me. Like, she's just like for me. Like, and I didn't tell my parents I was pregnant for a very long time because I was just scared to tell people. I didn't tell nobody for a long time. Like, not even my own parents. I didn't tell my sister or nothing because I really wanted, like, for them to judge me. Like, it's like, bitch, you're about to have fucking 3 kids. Are you out of your fucking mind? And I didn't show for a minute because, you know, like I said, I just got surgery. But after a while, I was, you know what's so crazy? It wasn't even like my parents, they always come to my house. So it got to the point that I looked very pregnant, but they weren't even asking me. They was just looking at me like. And then one day my dad was like, he was like, you know, I could see you're pregnant. You're not going to tell me out your mouth that you're pregnant. And I was like, Dad, please don't make it awkward for me. Don't make it awkward for me. So yeah. Fuck said niggas knew you was pregnant the whole time, gang. Yeah, when I started showing. So yeah. I love my little boo-boo. She's so cute. I wish you guys could see her. But I don't wanna show my baby until she's a little older because, you know, y'all be doing weird shit. Y'all be putting fucking you know, I don't know, when they get older and healthier and everything, like, it's like whatever. And I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, due to the fact that I was pregnant and I didn't know that I was pregnant for a long time and I did all that surgery and everything. For a long time, I was a little bit afraid because I was like, oh my God, did that ever affect my baby? Like, I got a whole surgery and everything. But deep down in my heart, I knew that I was going to have a good baby because first thing first, my OBGYN was not playing. She sent me to the best places to make sure the baby was super, super healthy. And then second of all, like I said, I know for a fact that God sent me this baby himself. And God wouldn't send me nothing that wasn't going to be right. So it's like I felt really relieved too when I gave birth to my baby. She was perfect. No fucked up eyes, no fucked up nothing, no fucked up skin. And she's very responsive. Like, it's like, she's very responsive. Like, it's like she hears a noise and she's like, and she knows like I'm her mom. Like, it's like it's like, yeah, when you carry her, it's like, all right, you could carry her. But when I carry her though, bitch, she know it's me. She know it's mother carrying her. Like, and we be sleeping for mad long. Like, we be, like, she go to sleep real quick in my arms, and she just doesn't want to wake up when she's in my arms. She knows I'm her mother. So it's like, she's so beautiful, and she's brown. She's brown. I think she's gonna be a little bit darker than Culture. I think she's gonna be a little darker than Culture. I think she is. She's gonna be a little bit darker than Culture. Why Mayhem Groove said, you love a nap. I love me a fucking nap. Listen, by 5 p.m. I need to take me a little nice 1 hour, 30-minute nappy nap, okay? So, yeah. I was so afraid to tell y'all that I was pregnant that I had a whole plan. My whole plan was to announce my album and then announce my pregnancy, because I felt like if I announced my pregnancy, or if you guys found out that I was like pregnant, like if y'all caught me like out and with a belly and everything, I feel like you guys were gonna like curse me out. Like, it's like, bitch, why the fuck would you get pregnant? Hey, you gotta fucking deliver a fucking album. But so many things that I have planned for my album, because I just don't want to release music out with it. Like I want everything to go one. That is like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm pregnant. I just didn't want y'all to throw bad energy on my pregnancy. Like, it's like, oh, you a dumb bitch. Like, I knew you're not gonna have a album if you get pregnant. Like, I didn't want none of that. So that's why I was so scared to even like tell y'all. I had certain plans. There's certain things planned, like shoot the cover, do the announcement, and then announce your pregnancy, so people won't be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot. It was a lot. I was overthinking. I was just overthinking, and I overplanned. But some of those plans God was like, fuck your plans, bitch. Live your life, bitch. But yeah.